Good afternoon, good evening to you and reviewers. Netanyahu still helps and work on winning Trump through the Zionist lobbies in America, hoping to eradicate the pressures from the Democrats or the tensions between him and Biden regarding the prolonged war in Gaza or in Lebanon. This is about the relation between Netanyahu and Trump. Also, the dismissal of Gallant from the Ministry of Defense before the results coming out was an evidence of the
It was
results
during the election, sir. It was not before the results. It was during the election. He kept he made sure that the U.S. administration is very busy doing something very important, and then he fired and sacked Yoav Gallant.
There were four reasons mentioned by Netanyahu why he sacked Gallant. ولكن Netanyahu wanted to remove all the pressures between the handover of the presidency from now till January until the elected president take office. During that period, he doesn't want to have any American pressure from the U.S., either through the Minister of the Defense, when he was always working to calm down the situation.
Sir Netanyahu doesn't want any kind of pressure from anywhere. He just wants to continue escalating and making atrocities and genocides everywhere. What are the possible effects of Trump's victory on the battlefield and the prospects for a political settlement in Lebanon?
The matter is politically than militarily. Military, there is an agreement between American and Israel and a defense and agreement between the two countries, and it's still
military,
effective.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. You mean military aid?
Exactly. The military aid will continue, in particular that Trump is still the ceasefire or the end in the war is provided by the victory on Gaza. So they should decide to what significant the end of the war, but either in the same situation we've listened in the words of Khamenei, Alamin al-Ama, the Secretary General. So it is an evidence that the war is to continue, and we hope that the resistance and the military aid to Israel will continue as long as the war is still to continue.
Okay, perfect, sir. If there is a military agreement that the United States will continue aiding Israel with military aid, then, sir, what are the possible effects of Trump's victory on the battlefield and the prospects for a political settlement in Lebanon?
We know the Trump and his situations politically in the election that he is against war, but he is actually there is two big wars either in Ukraine or in the region. It is hopeful from him, but he inherited the war and never decided. There is repercussions before the end of the war. That's why we say the 2 months and might last till the next year. It will be difficult for the Lebanese people. And I think that the possibilities of Trump will be Ukraine before Lebanon and before the situation in the region, unless Israel started to lose, if there is a hope for that, and they are concerned about the path of the war, so that Trump will enter. But we think that the possibility of that the Lebanese role will come afterwards.
Okay, sir, if your narrative is this and you see and what you're saying, while campaigning, Trump had promised to end the war and suffering in Lebanon as soon as possible. Are they just promises, or does he have a workable plan or was he just giving campaigning promises to win and be the United States president? Because you say at the end of the day there is a military agreement that won't be changed under any circumstances.
Right. Trump has a project not only for Lebanon, and the United States cannot lay out a big project for only Lebanon. Trump will continue Abraham agreement with the Gulf countries, and then will turn back to the possibility of the two-state solution in Palestine.